Darkness to the top. I think it might be drugs to the top of Jeff Hardy's heat. True or false? Jeff Hardy is back on the gear because he believes that he will be world champion again before he retires. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Jeff Hardy wants it. Will Jeff Hardy get it, though? He says he wants to have one last world title run before he retires. He is currently in AEW, but he didn't rule it out being in WWE. Personally, I don't think it really matters at the moment whether it's AEW, WWE, hell, I don't even know if TNA would throw him a bone at this point.
I heard TNA are hiring. Yeah, I don't think anybody would throw him a bone. I think he's done. I think if it was going to happen, it would have been about 6 years ago when he returned to WWE.
Now, we've seen his career, it's kind of stuttered over the past couple of years. Obviously, he didn't really leave WWE in good terms. He got ran over by somebody who, was it Sheamus or was it Drew McIntyre?
No, it was...
Or he ran somebody over. He ran
Elias over.
Yeah, he ran Elias over, and we all know how that worked out. Ezekiel had to come in because Elias is dead, so Elias' twin brother Ezekiel came in and all kind of got messed up, and Jeff Hardy thought, well, you know what, since Ezekiel, the brother of Elias, is coming in, I'm going to go and join my brother, Matt, with 2 T's in AEW.
Oh, yeah.
So Jeff went to AEW to team up with Matt. They're in a tag team, and you think, wow, okay, they're going to win the tag team titles. They're going to take on the Bucks, and then next thing you know, Jeff Hardy gets pulled over drunk by a couple of police officers, and that pretty much put a halt to that. Since then, he has had some surgeries on his eyes, his like retinas and stuff like that. He's had to get repaired, so a lot of issues for Jeff Hardy, and that's to be expected. I know he's got issues with gear and abuse and stuff like that, but he's also sacrificed his body, so I mean, fair play to Jeff Hardy. Daredevil, he's done a lot of stunts, he's done a lot of moves that not many people in wrestling would do, in my opinion, so I'll give him credit for that. I've always liked Jeff Hardy. I've always thought Jeff Hardy could have been a top star. I was adamant that in his 2008-2009 run in WWE, I think he could have been the second guy to Cena if he was reliable, if he was trustworthy, if WWE could maybe book him for a 6-month title reign, knowing that he wasn't going to fuck up, knowing that he wasn't going to get arrested, knowing that he wasn't going to do stupid shit. But unfortunately, they didn't know that, therefore there was more reliable people, and I think that's why people were higher up the card than Jethro Nero Hardy.
Does Jeff Hardy deserve a title shot as a character? Yes. Does he deserve it as a person? No.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people don't really like Jeff Hardy. He does do the drunk driving and stuff, and if you've lost somebody due to drunk driving, that sucks, and I know sometimes we might try and look past it. If an average bum did it, we'd be bashing him, but when Jeff Hardy does it, we try and look past it. I mean, it sucks either way. I know he's not trying to hurt anybody, but how many times has this guy done this? I feel like he's been pulled over.
It's a matter of time before he hurts somebody.
Yeah, so I don't know. You think of the Hardys, like, how have they not done any serious jail time?
They killed a dog, didn't they? Which one killed the dog?
Oh, yeah, that was storyline, for God's sake. I'm talking real life here.
Well, we'll soon find out.
It's almost like you're a star and you get away with shit. Anyway, Jeff Hardy, should he win a world title? We put it up for a poll. 59% of you people said yes, 41% of you people said no. Look, I would love to see Jeff Hardy have one last title run. I think it would be great, but just seen him moving recently in AEW, he's not moving good. He's still moving better than Matt Hardy, but Matt Hardy's been fucked for like 15 years, so I can't really take too much from that.
See, he does Swan Toms now. He's been doing this for a lot of years, but he doesn't roll over them. He rolls behind them. Have you not noticed that? It looks awful now.
Yeah, and he kind of just plants his entire body on top of them.
Yeah.
Like, in the past, he would try and land, so he was, like, protecting his opponent, not put as much weight on them, and he would land with the back of his neck, back of his head on his opponent's body, but now he just seems to bring his entire body crashing down on the opponent.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, but, you know...
Well, it probably hurts more like. Maybe he's trying to win his matches for real now. Anyway, let's look at the comments. So we'll see what you guys had to say. Daniel DeLone69 said yes. And it's a good job you said yes, because if you didn't, then YouTube would probably delete your comment. Michael Mercer, 1933, said, you guys are tweaking. Tag titles are TNT title at best. Again, we never say... I don't know why people do this. We never put up the poll saying he should be champ. Jeff Hardy said he should be champ, and we're reacting to that poll.
Yeah.
I would like him to be champ, but I realise at this stage of his career it's not going to happen. It's
exactly,
done.
Man.
It's finished. I mean, he can barely walk.
It's time to go, Jeff Rowe.
So, I mean, I agree with you. Could he get a shot at the TNT title? I don't know.
Called, Jeff?
I don't know. I mean, who is the TNT champion? Is it not Orange Cassidy?
Samoa Joe.
No, TNT is the one that AEW holds. He's got the Ring of Honor. Who's the TNT champ? Who the fuck?
Christian.
Christian. Maybe he'll get a shot at that. Christian Luchasaurus. One of them can lose it. Yeah, Christian versus Jeff Hardy for old time's sakes. I'd take it. Laura King said no. Just a straight up no. So not much to add to that, just no. QGO said can't trust him with a strap. Shouldn't put a recovering addict in a high pressure situation either. I mean, I agree. I mean, I'm sure Jeff Hardy could do some dangerous things with a strap, so maybe better off keeping the belt off him. Jacob Shea Evier said why? He'll just end up fucking it up. I'm sorry, but Jeff has proven himself unreliable. On top of that, he has a history of being good for a while, then spiraling down. Being good, then spiraling down. On and on. I'm sorry, but him as champion isn't going to do anything for anyone, including himself. You know what? It's sad, but that's probably legit. Like, that's spot on. It's a shame, but I mean, Jeff Hardy, he isn't reliable. He's only himself to blame. Every time he gets himself into a decent position, he fucks up. J Dam said he should get the 12-step the 12-step belt first. How many? He's probably already got that belt numerous times. I don't know. Once you lose that belt, you have to go and win it back. Complete all 12 steps.
What a great comment that is.
Reminds me of the John Cena movie, 12 Rounds. You go and die over there. Red Pineapple says, yes, if he becomes more reliable, Jeff is my favourite wrestler, but his health, happiness and sobriety matters more. Otherwise, a short but respectable run that puts someone over would be cool. I mean, I guess a quick run would be cool, but I mean, it's a short run. Jeff Hardy can do a lot of fucked up shit in a short period of time, so I mean, unless you plan on having them win the belt at the start of the night and then losing it at the end of the night, that's the only way you could trust them. But, I mean, if you look at him at Victory Road, he probably turned up all right on the night, and then by the time it got to Sting in the main event, I mean, oh man, what a match that was. And Alfred Harden said maybe if he stayed clean. So, I mean, all the comments are pretty much saying the same thing, that Jeff Hardy is, you know, I think we all like Jeff Hardy. I think we all respect Jeff Hardy. I think we all consider him a legend in his own right. Is he like a top star? Is he going to be considered the GOAT of wrestling? Never. No, it's not going to happen. But he is unique. He was like a first of his kind, and there's definitely a place for Jeff Hardy in the record books, and he was a worthy world champion in my opinion. I think he did deserve to get his run as a WWE champion, as a TNA champion. However, will he get one more title reign? Unfortunately, I'm going to say no. Even if you look at his addiction and his unreliability with his drugs and his alcohol and all that stuff, he's just not as good in the ring anymore. He doesn't move, the mobility's not there, and that's understandable with everything he's done over the years. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I think if Jeff Hardy was going to have one last run, I mean, it probably would have been his last stint with WWE, but you never know. I mean, TNA, they're always desperate, so maybe they'll give him one last shot if they need to. Maybe. Now, I tell you what, that would probably get the ratings up for TNA, so it'd be a good move for TNA. Anyway, Victory Road, what a classic. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Sting versus Jeff Hardy. Legendary match. That's that, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.